The Gospel of this, the 33rd Sunday in Ordinary Time, is about the eschatological signs, the end times, and the ultimate return of the Son of Man. Jesus himself speaks in the Gospel of Mark and tells us about the great signs that will be visible. For example, the sun that won't give its light anymore, the stars that will fall from heaven, etc., etc. And the Lord invites us to observe the fig tree when its branches are soft and supple, so that we can learn to recognize the signs of the times. At the end, Jesus concludes saying, "But as for that day or hour, nobody knows it, neither the angels in heaven nor the Son, no one but the Father." So we have to connect this with another biblical passage. In chapter 25 of the Gospel of Matthew, Jesus tells the story of the 10 wise virgins in a parable. Without going into too much detail about the relationship between the wise virgins and the foolish virgins, we know that at midnight a cry is heard, "Look, here comes the bridegroom." We know that the bridegroom is Jesus. Dear brothers and sisters, the hour, that more or less we know what it is, will come at the 24th hour in history, the darkest moment of the day, because midnight represents the exact opposite of midday, where the sun is perpendicular. 24 and the 24th hour is the complete opposite. The sun is farthest away from the face of the earth. Therefore, it is in this context that Jesus will return. In a moment of great darkness and tribulation, where the gospel mentality will be completely subverted. In another gospel passage, the Lord says, "The Son of Man, when he comes, will he find faith on the earth?" This is a very embarrassing question for us. So, what can we learn from this gospel? We must learn to discern the signs of the times that we are living in all that surrounds us. That the sun is falling, and there are strong signs in our very own Europe and in other parts of the world that show us that we really are coming close to this midnight, especially with the laws and mentalities that are contrary to the gospel. So let's wake up, be attentive, and proclaim the gospel that is salvation for every man and all of man.